The thoroughbred is a magnificent animal, bred for speed, bred to compete, the sport of kings.
Tama is drawing away, and Tama with Mike Smith, they win the Bet Parks Pennsylvania Derby.
It's the all-new Let's Go Racing from Parks Casino and Racetrack. It's action-packed and fun for the entire family.
Il Miracolo now in command.
Let's Go Racing is proudly brought to you by the Pennsylvania Thoroughbred Horsemen's Association. It's fun to see them run.
Welcome to Let's Go Racing. I'm Danny Gibson and I'm here with Dick Girardi, and we're coming to you from our Parks Racing studio. Just 7 days away from the biggest day in Pennsylvania horse racing. That's the Pennsylvania Derby and the Cotillion. We'll be talking that. Plus 2 budding stars run at Del Mar, top turf racing at Colonial Downs and Kentucky Downs. A great show, but very excited because we're 1 week away. That's 7 sleeps until the big day here in Philly.
No question, and it's become bigger and bigger each year, Danny. It set a record handle last year of over 18 million, and we're not getting Arcangelo, unfortunately, for the PA Derby. Mage was nominated, but I'm not getting the sense he's coming, but it'll still be a really strong field. But the stronger of the 2 fields is going to be the Cotillion, with Pretty Mischievous, potentially the Ashland winner, potentially several more Grade 1 winners. That could be the race of the day, but regardless, it'll be an awesome card. Turf Monster, Gallant Bob, all of it, stakes races, graded stakes, gambling, food. It'll be an awesome, great day.
Well, we're really looking forward to it. We caught up with our PTHA Executive Director, Jeff Maddie, on the big day.
From a horseman's perspective, the thing we can be most proud of is last year we had a tremendous stakes card. Our horsemen won a majority of the races. So when tracks have their big days, a lot of the big names, the jockeys, the trainers, the horses, they come in, and that's tremendous. That's what the fans are all about. But from a horseman's perspective, when our horsemen step up and say, wait a second, this is our big day, but we're not going to back down. So we hope our horsemen have as successful a day as they did last year. I'm sure they will. Based on the Smarty Jones Day this year, our horsemen are primed and ready. So from all angles of it, from a fan angle, you're seeing the best trainers, jockeys, horses in the world. From a horseman's angle, our horsemen, they don't back down from a challenge, and they're sure as heck not going to start this year.
All right, well, we're getting excited, and of course, we're getting ready for our live show as well. Maggie Wolfendale, Lafitte Pincay Jr. will be joining us. It's going to be a good day.
No question about it, and we are absolutely looking forward to it. It's the one day of the year where Parks is the national scene here.
Looking forward to it. Well, hey, you could win a chance to own a racehorse. Uptown Charlie Brown and our PTHA president, Bob Hutt, are offering 5 shares of a racehorse. And you have to be here to win on Pennsylvania Derby Day. Look at the QR code right here, scan away. We're going to have a special booth right on the apron, but what a cool thing and a great way to get in horse racing. No money needed.
Yeah, and if you scan that code, you'll get an entry form. You can print it home and bring it with you. But if you don't, there'll be entry forms here. But yeah, how about my man Bob Hutt giving away shares on a racehorse? You got to love it.
Well, speaking of Bob Hutt, we're going to take a look at one of his horses here. We're going to get into our local race of the week. Well, it came off the turf, but it still stayed in really good form. We're talking about Monday's 9th race. This is an allowance optional claiming race going a mile and 16th, $50,000 purse. And our favorite is Road Trip to Nowhere.
Yeah, Michael Moore was quite happy when they came off the turf. This horse was entered for main track only, and on paper just lays over the field on the dirt.
And Keith sends hello for our friends at Uptown Charlie Brown. They're the same ownership group that are giving away 5 shares of the racehorse.
And of course, this horse is named after Keith Jones, the legendary race caller who now lives in Texas and plays a lot of golf.
He certainly does. Well, here's our local race of the week.
Now it's Pine Valley who has command. He has a half length over Road Trip to Nowhere. They're going through an opening quarter, 23-4 as they begin their run down the backstretch. Pine Valley, Road Trip to Nowhere, just a half length behind. Then a gap of 2 or so. Victor's Valiant winning on weekends in 4th. Keith Sends Hello in between horses. Then a gap of 2 or 3 back to Sevier, followed by It's Game Time, and then at the back there is Spielkiss as they head down the backstretch. Pine Valley continuing to do the heavy lifting up front, a length keeping Road Trip to Nowhere at bay. Moving up there, Victor's Valiant holding his position in between. Keith Sends Hello to the outside, winning on weekends. Then it's back to It's Game Time and Sevier, those two getting engaged at the back, and nothing from Spielkiss as they head through the turn. The half, 48 flat. Pine Valley continuing to get pressure from Road Trip to Nowhere, who's gotten the cue from Andy Hernandez, and he moves up to take command. Keith Sends Hello in third and improving his position, winning on weekends, as well as It's Game Time. He's gotten the cue. Victor's Valiant dropping way back pretty pretty quickly. Nothing yet at the back from Sevier. At the top of the stretch, Road Trip to Nowhere has taken command. Keith sends hello, running a big one. He's in second. It's game time trying to come up the rail, but it is Road Trip to Nowhere.
Road Trip to Nowhere. I might have taken one of those once or twice, but wins by an impressive 6.5 lengths. And I'm really good friends with the owners. Really thrilled for them. Bob and Sue of KCK Racing Stable and Michael Day. Really nice horse by sire Air Force Blue.
Yes, it's a really good claim. A year ago, gave the horse a long time between races, but came back big for Michael Moore, who's having another sensational year at 28%.
And our man Keith sends hello with a nice second place finish there.
Turf, dirt, doesn't matter. Keith Senselo has now run 13 times. Danny's been off the board just once, closing on 200 grand. And I'm glad to see this horse who's named after Keith is doing so well for Bob Hutton at Uptown Charlie Brown, folks.
Absolutely, he's a runner. Well, we're gonna head to our first break, but we have some really exciting national races from Del Mar all coming up after this break.
Here's the favorite, Tamara, going up alongside of the leader in the orange cap.
Come to Park Racing in Bensalem on September 23rd for Pennsylvania's biggest day of thoroughbred racing.
They win the Bet Parks Pennsylvania Derby.
Enjoy tons of family fun, plus a free commemorative hat while supplies last.
The question a lot of people are asking themselves these days is, do I buy new or do I buy pre-owned? Here's what I'll tell you. New car inventories are still low and new car prices are still high. However, with the certified pre-owned Nissan at Chapman Nissan, we have a huge selection and you can save thousands over new. Plus a 7-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty, roadside assistance, 1-year prepaid maintenance, and so much more. And not for nothing. Can you really tell the difference? I can't.
When you open the Bet Parks app, you're in the zone. Winning is always a rush, but the money is in the moments. It's the energy of being all in, the passion of a perfect parlay, and the pure joy of a jackpot. It's another opportunity to win big every day of the week. Sign up for Bet Parks and get a welcome offer today. You play for fun, you love to win. You bet. Bet Parks.
The Pennsylvania Thoroughbred Horsemen's Association is the advocate for Parks Racing's horsemen and has worked hard to secure better lives for the hundreds of trainers and their families that work in the thoroughbred racing industry. Our horsemen benefit from medical coverage, trainer pension plans, and increased purses. Thanks to these horsemen, racing at Parks is the very best, providing entertainment for you and the entire family. The Pennsylvania Horsemen are proud to be part of the community and introduce a new generation of fans to the sport of kings.
Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. Well, nobody is more excited for this race than me. I'm a big fan of Beholder. We're talking about the Grade 1 Del Mar debutante, 7 furlongs for 2-year-old fillies, $300,000. And Tamara, the beautiful daughter of Beholder, is our favorite. And boy, she's been really exciting so far.
Could not have been much more impressive in her debut. Got an 80 buyer. Didn't break particularly well at the beginning, but you could tell she's a serious racehorse.
And a daughter of Gunrunner, Chatalis from Post 6 is our second choice.
Yeah, solid paper, one maiden, got a 74 buyer, but this race is all about the 9. Check her out.
Here's the Del Mar debutante.
Here's the favorite, Tamara, going up alongside of the leader in the orange cap. Far side, Cheeky Gal goes up to race in third. Behind them comes Gate to Paradise, only 4 off them. Now Chatala moving up nicely in the white cap. Chatala goes up to third. Julia's Dreams back at the rail, and then comes Benedetta. Alongside of that is Hope Road, 6 lengths off these leaders. Laurent is on the far side. Then behind them comes Beautiful Layla, and at the back of the pack is Motet. They head now towards the 3/8 pole, and the leader is pushing us only a half a length, and now putting the pressure on in second comes the favourite to take her on now, and it's Tamara who gets the lead and going nicely, ears pricked. Now she twitches her ears, and Tamara's full of run. Tamara opening up to lead by 4. Laurent comes out of the pack now to make a race of it on the outside, and behind that is Chatala. They're at the top of the lane now, and it's still Tamara in front and going along comfortably by 3, being chased gamely by Laurent on the outside. But just look at this girl go. Tamara and Mike Smith could not have been more impressive. They win it impressively, a big 7-8 lengths in the end.
And Tamara, just the spitting image of her mother, really cool to see what she will develop into, and she's certainly got the right connections.
Yeah, won by almost 7, got a 91 buyer. You all watched it. It couldn't have been any easier. Mike Smith said after the race, look, you rarely get a daughter of a great horse to be as like that horse. Well, she's very much like Beholder. Can't wait to see her maybe in the Chandelier, certainly in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies, which will be at her home track at Santa Anita.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one. Well, let's keep it at Del Mar. We're going to stick with the 2-year-olds, too. This is a Grade 1 Run Happy Del Mar Futurity. Again, 7 furlongs, $300,000 purse. And Bob Baffert has our favorite, Prince of Monaco. He had a hefty price tag at the sale, too.
He did, close to $1 million, and he's 1-20. And Baffert is going for win number 17 in the Del Mar Futurity.
Raging Torrent takes our second choice for Doug O'Neill. We can't forget Doug, our friend that won the Kentucky Derby a couple of times.
And this is a son of our good buddy Maximus Mischief, who's off to a really good start for the Cassius King and Glenn Bennett group.
Here's the call of the Del Mar Futurity.
Mirror Marty now clears by a length. Prince of Monaco right there at the rail, and Raging Torrent in the purple. On the far side, Rothschild almost 3 in a line for second. Mary's Boy Bolt is now 5 lengths off the leader and next level at the back. They head to the 3/8 pole, and Mirror Marty continues to lead 1.5 lengths. Prince of Monaco now comes after him second. Raging Torrent has been asked to pick it up. Behind that comes Next Level. On the far side, Mary's Boy Bolt trying to make headway. Coming to the top of the lane now, and Mirror Marty leads 1.5 lengths. Prince of Monaco now hooks off the rail and comes after him. These two have it to themselves with 1/4 mile left to run. Mirror Marty on the inside, but Prince of Monaco still in cruise control, and Prince of Monaco takes the lead. Mirror Marty's tough, tries to battle back at him. Prince of Monaco a half now. Mirror Marty's all hot, but Prince of Monaco too good.
Well, it's a Bob Baffert exacta with Prince of Monaco getting the win, and it's always cool to see Flavian Pratt go back out to California. He's just dominant wherever he goes.
Yeah, no doubt. Look, Mirror Marty's got to be the best maiden around, right? He ran second. Prince of Monaco is not as impressive as the previous start. We got 103 buyer. This was only an 87, but 3 for 3 is 3 for 3. We'll see how far he wants to go, son of Speightstown.
Yeah, Speightstown known for being a good sprinting sire, but a couple of nice 2-year-olds there. Well, let's go to Kentucky Downs for some big turf racing. It's $1.7 million on the line, the Grade 2 FanDuel Turf Cup Stakes. This is going a 1.5 miles, a really long race. Red Knight's the favorite.
Yeah, I have no idea how to play this track at all, Danny, so I don't. To me, it's like playing the lottery. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, Red Knight, everybody knows about it. He's been around for 100 years, and he might win, but so could anybody else.
Good sentiment. I like that. Santon is our second choice for Brandon Walsh, and we're excited about him bringing his filly here.
Yeah, can't wait to see Pretty Mischievous when it comes in for the cotillion.
Here's the call of the Kentucky Downs Turf Cup.
Get Smokin'. Ran a 24 flat opening 1/4 mile and has opened up 4 lengths on Santine around that first turn. Spooky Channel head and head with Foreign Relations, 3rd and 4th. They're 7 lengths behind for stopping in behind them. And then it's back to Kidhodan outside of the 9-year-old veteran Red Knight, who's on the rail. 1.5 lengths clear of Me and Mr. C, another mystery. Therapist on the outside of Nautilus. Never explained the trailer through a 49.61 half mile. There's 7 furlongs remaining here. Get Smokin' on top, the leader by 2.5 lengths. With Santine continuing to track in second. Verstappen is third to the outside. Foreign Relations on the rail, and between those two, Spooky Channel is fifth. Red Knight sixth. He's got 6 lengths to make up. Then it's Kidhodan to the outside. Me and Mr. C, 3/4 in 1:14.18 seconds. It has been Get Smokin', who's been there all the way so far, and Get Smokin' leads by 2 over Santine with a half mile to go. Verstappen is third. Foreign Relations fourth on the inside. Then Spooky Channel, Therapist, and Red Knight. They're 6 lengths behind around that far turn. Kidhodan is next. Then comes Me and Mr. C, followed at the back of the pack by another mystery in Nautilus. The mile 137.99. Can Get Smokin' keep on going? They're into the stretch in the Kentucky Turf Cup, and Get Smokin' comes off the turn in front. Still the leader by 2. Santine is second. Down the outside, Verstappen is third. It is still Get Smokin'. He's got to get 3/16 of a mile. He's still there. And then comes Santine and Verstappen to the outside. Spooky Channel is next. Down to the 16th pole. He's still there. It still Get Smokin'. Santine, Verstappen. On the inside, Spooky Channel. Get Smokin' every step of the way.
Get Smokin' leads them every step of the way. A nice price too, 19-1 by sire Get Storing for Mark Cassie. And I think at Turf Kentucky Downs, you got to be towards the inside, it looks like.
Apparently the inside was very good, at least the last few days when the rails were moved around. But Fernando de la Cruz came down from Woodbine for Mark Cassie, and they weren't playing around. Loose in the lead and gone.
No, they weren't. They got the big purse there, $1.7 million. Well, let's go to our friends in Virginia. It's the Grade 3 New Kent County Virginia Derby, $500,000. And of course, Jason Beam is my dear friend. He's the race caller there. And the favorite is,
Program Trading on the far outside. Chad Brown, Clarvin Stable, 3-5. Stop me if you heard this before. Won the Saratoga Derby. Has been really impressive in all three of his starts.
But our buddy Kendrick Carmouche gets to ride the second choice for Shug McGahee Integration.
Yeah, this horse could not have been any more impressive, Danny. Breaking his maiden back on the 12th of August. Now, maiden right up to a graded stakes. We'll see how he does.
46-4. It's been Runaway Storm who's been carving out the fractions. Runaway Storm into that far turn, 3/4 of a length now to Salute the Stars, who's asked to go after that one. On the outside, Ari Gold is third, perched and ready to go. It's a length and a half to Mondego. Program Trading is fifth right now, 4.5 off the top. Dataman's under a good hold in sixth. We're going to need some room. Integration is trying to run on. They turn to the top of the stretch. Runaway Storm, Salute the Stars. They've been 1-2 throughout. Program Trading swinging into action on the outside. Mondego found a seam down at the two path as Runaway Storm leads them. Here's Program Trading kicking into gear down the outside. Mondego going to try to go with that one. Integration is also warming up nicely on the far outside. Final 16th to go. Program Trading. Here's Integration storming down the crown of the track. Program Trading, Integration. Integration getting the better of Program Trading. What a training and job by Shug McGahee. Integration won at a length and a half to Virginia.
And jockey Kendrick Carmouche rides Integration to the nice win there. Wow, they caught the favorite, pulled clear, 5 wide on the turn. This was just a top-notch ride from Kendrick.
I think this horse is a major stakes horse. Already he's won a major stakes down at Virginia Derby, but I texted Kendrick the next day. I said, how good? He said, really, really good. Cost $700,000 at the sales end. Look out. Integration. Don't forget the name.
Yeah, nice on a quality road. A big fan of him. Well, we're going to head to another break, but we have a lot coming up. Our jockey and trainer of the week and some budding 2-year-old stars unleashed here at Parks, all coming up.
As they round the turn and hit the top of the stretch, Aoife's Magic has fended off all comers so far.
Come to Parks Racing in Bensalem on September 23rd for Pennsylvania's biggest day of thoroughbred racing.
They win the Bet Parks Pennsylvania Derby.
Enjoy tons of family fun, plus a free commemorative hat while supplies last.
When you open the Bet Parks app, you're in the zone. Winning is always a rush, but the money is in the moments. It's the confidence and underdogs covering, the tension before a clutch turnover, and the pride of a parlay paying off. It's another chance to win big with all-day action. Plus, win your first $10 bet and get $125 in sports bonus bets. You play for fun, you love to win. You bet. Bet Parks.
If you want action and you want it now, you got to get the new Parks Racing mobile app. Wager and watch thoroughbred and harness racing from around the world. With the Parks Racing mobile app, it's easy to open and fund your account. Then, place your wagers and cheer on your horse as they thunder down the stretch. With the Parks Racing mobile app, you'll easily make withdrawal requests, view the previous day's replays and results. Plus, open any new account now, and you'll be automatically enrolled in the Parks Rewards program. The more you wager, the more you earn. Get the new Parks Racing mobile app and get in on the action.
PA bred, I think we've built a brand at this point.
The state of Pennsylvania has the best breeders program in the entire United States.
Angel of Empire wins the Arkansas Derby and wins it clear.
Caravel in the Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint.
Pennsylvania and the PHBA have the best state-bred program in the country, bar none. The best Breeders' Awards and Stallion Awards in the country.
Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. Our jockey and trainer of the week is brought to you by Turning for Home, our racehorse retirement program here at Parks. Jockey of the week is Luis D. Rivera. We have a Luis Rivera Jr.,
Yes,
an
we do.
apprentice rider, and a Luis D. Rivera. But look, he had a little bit of a slow summer. He came back. He had back-to-back wins on Tuesday. My man's riding good, and he is hungry. Congratulations to our trainer of the week, Dave DeTola. We're going to be talking about him coming up shortly in a big 2-year-old race. Well, let's get to that. This is the best of the rest, and we're going to take a look at Monday's 5th race. This is for Pennsylvania-bred 2-year-old fillies, 5.5 furlongs, $40,000 purse. And wow, Dave DeTola unleashed a superstar here, a budding superstar, a daughter of Smarty Jones, and boy, she brings the magic.
As they round the turn and hit the top of the stretch, Aoife's Magic has fended off all comers so far. She gets the reins shaken at her under Wilfred Vasquez, and she kicks on clear. She's all at Twitter racing greenly, trying to make up some ground late. Lucky Opportunity making a run late, but they're all going to have to get to Aoife's Magic. A smashing debut here. There's a 16th left to go, and the daughter of Smarty Jones home free.
The Magic indeed going to win easy, over 10 lengths at the wire, Danny, and who knows how good this filly could be. It'd be great to see a daughter of Smarty Jones. I have to mention Bossy Kate, the 6, was battling with Dave's horse early on. Got a little tired late, but I thought ran really well. Who owns that horse? Holiday Luck Racing? Who is that? Oh, that's you. That's you and your mom.
Really excited for Bossy Kate, but yeah, really excited for Dave DeTolo. And apparently a lot of people knew she had these really impressive workouts. And Abner Adorno, he was heading out to the track on another horse. He said, hey, I breeze this horse. She's the real deal. They're going to head to a stakes race on PA Derby Day at PA bred, PA sired, and test her out.
I can't wait to see her.
Ari, I know you were real excited for her.
Yeah, she's done everything right from day one. I mean, she got loose when she first came in. I lost 5 weeks with her. It was the best thing that ever happened. Thank you. She's a nice filly.
Looking forward to a big, strapping looking filly, too. Well, let's get to the 7th race on Monday. This is a maiden special weight going 6 furlongs. Big purse, too, $50,000. And Maniac lights up the board here at 65 to 1. What would Keith say?
If you happen to live in Manayunk, you had to bet on this horse, right? I mean, how could you not? Loose on the lead and gone, as Danny said, at 65 to 1, wins by almost 2 lengths at the wire.
Well, I was born in Manayunk, and I totally missed out on this.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was so excited about Bossy Kate earlier, I forgot all about Manayunk.
You can't forget about 65 to 1.
No,
Danny.
you
Haven't
can't.
I explained that to you yet?
Well, Manayunk widened with every stride. Really big maiden win there. Well, it's time for Ion Racing. And of course, we're getting ready for our big day. But Belmont at Aqueduct is back open again.
BAQ, you got to love it. And for people who haven't been following, it's going to be almost all Aqueduct now because Belmont Park's going to be closed for several years. And they're going to run the Belmont Stakes at Saratoga the next couple of years. And then Belmont Park will be back bigger and better than ever, and that'll be the end of Aqueduct in a couple of years. That'll be closed for good.
Well, I won't be sad about that. Of course, Churchill Downs opens. Pimlico is a big day, but it's Woodbine Mile Day.
Yes, indeed.
Big race up there. They have a couple Breeders' Cup winning your in, of course, on that beautiful turf course.
Yeah, can't wait to see it. There's a contest up there, and I may be playing it.
Ooh, good luck to Dick in his contest. Well, talking about turf racing, our friend Tough Tickets for the Harry Weiner Barn is going to be running in the $200,000 Cape Henel Open Stakes down at Delaware Park. This is a long race, too. It's a 1.5 miles, and we caught up with the trainer, Harry Weiner, on this horse.
This Saturday he's running in the 200,000 at Delaware Park on the grass, going 1.5 miles. He ran a great race last time. In the 2 over down, he was 25 behind the last horse because he got bumped to the gate and got shuffled back and come flying, and he got beat ahead.
How's he been training?
Been training super. I breezed him, I think about five days ago. He breezed 3/8 out of the gate in 34-1. He went a half in 46 and galloped out in 58-1. So he's doing real well.
Are you feeling confident that he's going to run well today?
Yes, I am.
And we'll all be rooting on Tough Tickets,
Absolutely.
the beautiful son of Nyquist in the Cape Henel Open Stakes. Well, it's time for us to head to our final break, but don't go anywhere. Dick and I are going to try to make you some money, and we are on a roll, so stick around.
Come to Park Racing in Bensalem on September 23rd for Pennsylvania's biggest day of thoroughbred racing.
They win the Bet Parks Pennsylvania Derby.
Enjoy tons of family fun, plus a free commemorative hat while supplies last.
When you open the Bet Parks app, you're in the zone. Winning is always a rush, but the money is in the moments. It's the anticipation of another face card, the thrill of an extra spin, and the pure joy of a jackpot. It's all your favorite games at your fingertips. Plus, get up to $1,000 casino bonus back if you're down in the first 24 hours. You play for fun, you love to win. You bet. Bet Parks.
question a lot of people are asking themselves these days is, do I buy new or do I buy pre-owned? Here's what I'll tell you. New car inventories are still low and new car prices are still high. However, with the certified pre-owned Nissan at Chapman Nissan, we have a huge selection and you can save thousands over new. Plus a 7-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty, roadside assistance, 1-year prepaid maintenance, and so much more. And not for nothing. Can you really tell the difference? I can't.
Racehorses are pampered.
Treated with care and loved.
Nothing is more important than their health and their safety.
We do right by them.
And they do right by us.
The hard-working folks
who proudly earn our living.
In Pennsylvania's horse racing
and breeding industries.
Horse racing is a lot of fun.
But it's so much more.
It provides tens of thousands of jobs.
Jobs. And billions in economic impact each year.
All across the Commonwealth.
Horse racing in Pennsylvania. It's a winner.
Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. Well, Dick and I are going to preview a race, and we have a contingency plan just in case it does come off the turf. We're going to take a look at Monday's 9th race, Fillies and Mares, 7.5 furlongs, optional claiming $35,000. Nice purse too, $52,000. So we're going to pick a dirt pick and a turf pick.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Florida Sombra on the dirt for Lupe and Joan Basie. I mean, just a terrific PA bred. I think she could run on the turf, but I know she can run on the dirt. And if it stays on the turf, Aziza, who's got some good turf numbers from Saratoga, ship it down.
Yeah, it's a really nice field here. My dirt choice is Beach Days. The New Jersey bred, and we know she likes a little more ground. She's going to get that today. Jockey Adam Bowman knows her very well. And I'm going to go with the ship-in Knights of Burr for my turf selection for Horatio DePaz. And we've seen him do well when he ships into parks. And nice looking filly of City of Light, trained by my man Michael McCarthy.
Indeed, and we're not going to be like we were last week when we had a turf race that came off the turf. We didn't have any picks. We got picks for you this week.
Well, hey, if you missed it earlier in the show, you can have a chance to win 5 shares of a racehorse. We're going to pull 5 different names. You do have to be here on Pennsylvania Derby Day. That's with our friends at Uptown Charlie Brown and our PTHA president, Bob Hutt.
Yeah, looking forward to that. It'll be a great day, and that'll be part of it.
And we had some legendary losses in the game, both human and equine.
Indeed. The great Point Given just passed away at the Kentucky Horse Park, and it's one of my favorite stories from the year he was in the Derby. My lead the day of the Derby was Point Given is going to win the Triple Crown. My lead the next day was Point Given is not going to win the Triple Crown. When Bruce called me in the press box and bet 100 on Monarchos, who did win the race, I wasn't wrong about Point Given. After that race, he won the Preakness, he won the Belmont, he won the Haskell, he won the Travers, he was the horse of the year, one of the best horses of the 21st century. And we also lost the legendary trainer, Ben Perkins Sr. Benny was, I would call him a horse trader, knew everything about the game. He was just a wonderful guy. Of course, his son, Ben Perkins Jr., great trainer in his own right. Between the two of them, they won close to 2,500 races, and Ben Perkins Sr. will be sorely missed. One of the great guys in the game.
Yeah, well, both gave a lot to the sport of horse racing, and our thoughts and prayers are with their family. Well, that wraps it up for this week on Let's Go Racing, but make sure you come out because the big day is coming. That's September 23rd. That's our Pennsylvania Derby and Cotillion. You do not want to miss it. We're still racing here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Post time is 12:40. Thanks for watching us, and we'll see you next week on Let's Go Racing.
And they're off. Skippy Longstocking has early speed. We the people from in between horses. Tama's got the lead now. It's Tama in the center of the racetrack, but Tama is drawing away, and Tama with Mike Smith, they win the Bet Parks Pennsylvania Derby.